What's poppin', people? My name is Dukhed. Today I'd like to discuss whether or not Black Ops 6 will have a classic mode in zombies. Now, this comes off the heels of there's this prominent leaker in the Call of Duty community. I don't. His name escapes me right now, but I'm sure you've heard about it in the zombies community. He leaked that there would be like 3 different zombies mode. He leaked that there would be a standard mode, like a story-driven mode, and a classic mode. He found it in the game files apparently on Steam. Now, this begs the question, will there be a classic mode in Black Ops 6 Zombies? Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck no. Alright? At least not at launch. Not at launch. Hell fucking no. Right? Now, I did get one prediction wrong. I predicted that Liberty Falls would be a transit reimagining, right? I predicted that, and I was woefully goddamn wrong. That is anything but a transit reimagining. That does look a little bit like Town, a little bit, but that's not a transit reimagining. I did get that wrong. But I just don't think that there will be a Black Ops 6 Zombies classic mode, at least on launch. So, number one, let's think about this. If there was a classic mode in Black Ops 6 Zombies, why the fuck would they not announce that shit and have that be in tandem with their marketing? Why would they not do that? Think about the implications of a classic mode. If they implemented a classic mode, that would literally make every single zombies put in the community happy. Every single one of them, right? So it would make the ones happy who love the armor upgrades, who love the fucking weapon rarities, who love the goddamn carrying 10 different perks, who love the Wonder Fizz machines. It would make all of them happy, right? Every single one of them. Who love the loadouts. It would make all of them happy. And the people who don't like all that extra shit, you know, they only like carrying 4 perks. They like starting with a pistol. They don't like the armor. They like being down in 2 hits without Jug and 4 hits with Jug. That would make them happy as well. So they would get the best of both worlds because they make the entire community happy. They cover all their bases essentially. So if they had that, and if they are seeing, because I know they're seeing this, they're seeing the shitstorm that some of these mechanics and zombies is causing, right? I'm not going to go over them in this video, but y'all have seen the shitstorm that some of these mechanics that have been showcased in Black Ops 6 are causing. They've seen that shitstorm, so why would they not just announce a classic mode if they had it? Just announcing a classic mode, just the announcement of one alone would probably give them a shit ton of pre-orders. Just the announcement of one, because you just make everybody happy. Right, so that's first of all. If they had this shit, they would have been announced that shit, right? If they had it, because and before I leave this point, this isn't like withholding story elements or withholding voice lines, withholding certain steps in the Easter egg, withholding steps to get Pack-a-Punch open. This isn't like that, because that's like spoiling shit. They don't want players to be spoiled. They want the players to figure that out by themselves, so they don't include that in their marketing. This is just you might as well fucking announce this shit because there's no reason you shouldn't. Right? So that's the first point. Second point. I don't see them devoting that kind of time to fucking zombies. I just don't see them doing it. I don't. Because I hate to admit it, I really hate that this is the case. I really wish this wasn't the case. Warzone is Call of Duty's fucking cash cow. It's their cash cow. So all the developers, for the foreseeable future, they are only going to be focused on fucking Warzone. Then second will probably be multiplayer. Then third will probably be zombies. Right? That is probably going to be the order it goes in. And the majority of that development time, the chunk of that development time, is going to Warzone. And if they did develop a classic mode for zombies, that would require a shit ton of development time. Because they would essentially have to develop 2 different fucking games. So think about what the classic mode would have to have in it. Or the lack of things in it, for that matter. There wouldn't be weapon rarities. There probably wouldn't be 3 Pack-a-Punches. You would probably only be able to carry 4 perks. You would have to start with a pistol. Maybe only one person would be able to carry the Wonder Weapon. Maybe. I don't know. There would be no kill streaks. Maybe not. There would be gobble gums. I don't know. That gobble gums were in Black Ops 3, so maybe there would be gobble gums. That would require you to develop a different game. Because the weapon rarities and the fucking goddamn weapon mods and the goddamn Pack-a-Punch 3 times and the fucking different perks and the armor system, that all is what the zombies' health is based off of. So they would have to develop a different health model for all the zombies. All the bosses, all the regular zombies, they'd have to develop a different health model. Because there would only be one consistent weapon rarity, and you wouldn't have access to all this shit that helps you fight these motherfuckers. And without access to that shit, it would be significantly fucking harder, significantly harder to do well in zombies without all that shit. So they would have to develop two different games, essentially. I just don't see them doing that. I just don't. I don't see them devoting that kind of time to zombies. Because it's not their cash cow. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. Now, that begs the question. I have been saying this entire video that the Black Ops 6 will not have a classic zombies mode on launch. But will there be one in its development cycle? So like in the whole entire cycle of Black Ops 6, will there ever be a classic mode? Maybe. The only way I see them implementing a classic mode of Black Ops 6 is with Zombies Chronicles 2. That's the only way I see them doing that. Because, oh my god, you would fucking piss people off if you fucking made something like Transit or Buried and you had all kinds of kill streaks and armor and shit in it. You would piss people the fuck off if you did that. So, more than likely, if they do a Zombies Chronicles 2, it will be a one-to-one remaster of those maps. So it'll be one-to-one. All the aspects of those maps will be the same as they were in the past games, and nothing will really change. Nothing will change. There probably won't be a Wonder Fizz machine. You'd have to run around and get everything. So that's the only way I see them implementing the classic mode. There probably would be no weapon rarities. That would probably be a true classic mode. But we're not going to be getting a Zombies Chronicles 2 for probably at least a year and a half, 2 years, at least. Because think about it. When Zombies Chronicles came in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3 released in 2015. Zombies Chronicles released in May of 2017. So Black Ops 3 released in the fall of 2015, and Zombies Chronicles released in May of 2017, so spring of 2017. That's almost 2 years later. That's a year and a half later, right? So we won't be getting Zombies Chronicles 2 if we are getting it for a while. And also on top of that, think about the time back then. Back then, you didn't have Fortnite. Back then, you didn't have Apex. Back then, you didn't have fucking PUBG. So you didn't have the extremely popular genre of Battle Royale. So they were developing more time to zombies, which is why they gave us all those zombies maps, because it went multiplayer, and arguably Black Ops 3 zombies, at least at that time, was like neck and neck almost with multiplayer. Now that's not the case. Warzone is the cash cow, right? That's the preeminent mode now. So are they even going to devote development time to give us a Zombies Chronicles 2? I hope they do. I do. I hope they do. But I don't know. But if there is going to be a Black Ops 6 classic zombies, that shit is probably going to get implemented in Zombies Chronicles 2. If they're going to have one. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think that there will be a classic zombies mode in Black Ops 6? Let me know. I am out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Gone.